3, 2, 1. Let's go. Welcome back to TradeIntuition. Hello, my name is Joe, and oh man, green. It's looking great. It is looking great. It's looking Tony the Tiger, guys. It is looking Tony the Tiger. Ah man, I love these days. I love it when it's red. I love it when it's green. I love being in crypto. Period. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, where we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Here, we don't think that the moving averages are magnets because, well, we can understand that the moving average is just that. It is the average of the candle closes. It is not the moving magnet. Period. It's in the name. Not only that, but it's in the description too. Definition. All right. Let's see here. We have bet up almost 10%. So this is very, very basic. What goes down eventually will go up. For the most part, as long as they're not rugs. What goes up will go down. For the most part. Well, always. So if we're in a couple days that are red, next day's red, next day's red, next day's red, well, guess what? Eventually we're going to have a green day. And it just depends on the bounce. Sometimes it'll be 2%, sometimes it'll be 10%. So be very, very careful when you're into these trades, when there's chop. What is chop? Chop is when the price is just going up and down. And it's not giving you, really nice gains. And the losses aren't that bad either. They're just up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit. So you'll have plus 3, 4, 5%. Then the next day it'll be down 3, 4, 5, 6%. Then it'll be up 12%. Then it'll be down 5%. Then it'll be... So on those days, just be very careful. But the thing is, you never know when those days are until it already happens. That's right. So right now I'm just going over here, making sure that I have my chats. The chat to pop out. Move this over here. Guys, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We're going to do Trading Wars. We're going to be doing Trading Wars next week. Excited. Ooh, excited. So I've been playing around. And it's funny, though, because I'll be doing higher leverage. It's like lose, 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 win. Yay! Lose, 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 win. Yay! It's like, crap. Oh. Hopefully I'm not the first one that gets eliminated. We'll see. But I'm excited. I am so excited. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and get with the show. Let's get on with the show. Also, let's look at who's here. Who is here? Dave P says, I nailed it. Nailed it. It's so funny, guys. So for me, I would never say, I told you so. That's one of my big pet peeves. I told you so. Or I told you it was coming down. I was like, really? Well, you told me, huh? That's funny, because I'm a man. Nobody tells me anything. They can advise me, they can inform me, they can instruct me, they can influence me, but no one's going to tell me what to do. Because when you tell me what to do, it's like telling me to clean my room. No, thank you. I can do, like, I haven't been told clean my rooms, I don't know how long. It was black and white back then, But I absolutely dislike it when all these influencers say, I told you it was coming down here to 52. I told you guys, I warned you, this, that. Really? You also told me it was coming up, oops. Let me go to this again. What's going on? Control Z. You also told me that it was going to 80. So which one is it? Is it going to 80 or is it going to 52? And then it's just so funny. I find it hilarious. So we always have the I told you influencers. For me, I don't know what's going to happen. Now, granted, when I do these arrows and it happens to get on there like exactly, because there have been many times where that's happened, I tell you, guys, I don't know what's going to happen with the moves, but this is what I think might happen. And sure enough, it did happen exactly to the dollar, but it's all luck. I just looked to the left and I saw what might have happened, and it happened. It feels great, makes me feel like a genius, but this could have easily went the other way. That is my thought process when it comes to I told you so influencers. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nose itches. Okay. Let's go. We got Trader Joe says, let's go. Big Joe in the house. Yes, Big Joe in the house. Let's see here. Jono in the house. Jono says, what's up, everybody? Like the intro tunes. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. It took me a long time to find them. Long time. The biggest scam. Okay, guys. So if y'all want it, I'm going to tell you a secret, guys. I'm going to tell you a secret. Story time. Or pillow talk time. I'm going to tell you a secret. If y'all want to scam people the easiest scam there is create a beat, say that it's free, let people use it. Thousands and thousands of people use it. Wait about a year, 6 months, whatever, and then change the license from free to paid. Then, of course, you get all these notifications from all these people that are using your music, and then you put like a hold on it or what have you. Then YouTube says, listen, it's not a copyright infringement. The owner of the song is going to let you use it. You just have to pay them the royalties for your video. Ooh, smart, smart, smart. And then if you say no, and then you mute that part of the music out of the stream or the video or whatever, well, it takes off the whole thing. They have beta to where they can try to take out that track, but they can't do it. So it takes off your whole thing. So if you have an actual video, it'll take out that portion. So if you want to do a scam, that's a scam for you, man. That's a scam for you. A lot of trickery. And they say it's free and everything. So right now, these are free. But, you know, and I've had it done before too on my live streams. I was like, you know what? Take out that portion. I don't even care. Take out that portion. So it's muted for like 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't care. Shoot. Like, if you would come up to me and say, you know what? You can use my music for 6 months. Then after that, I would like, you know, 99 cents a month or whatever. All right, cool. You know, you're up front. I might not use your music because I don't want to be paying and have a monthly thing. But if I like it enough, yeah, sure, I'll help out, you know, contribute, whatever. But to go like kind of like sneaky, Trader Joe says, let's make this money, guys. Let's make this money. We got Day P with the emojis. I do like the emojis. Where did my emojis go? It's over here. Oh, it's over here. Let's forget. No, I got it. Man, I'm confused. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. So good stuff. Let's see here. Going down the list really quick, we're going to get to Bitcoin, and then we're going to get to your coins. And also any coin that you have any questions on, whether entering the trade, you know, where you should put your target, stop loss. If you just want a chart setup, let me know. Let me know. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. It really is. And to me, Joe, you're talking again. To me, it truly does get me a little upset, I guess. I saw this dude again today, you know, just because I get content from other people's content. If I see that they're doing something that I would probably do something different, then I will show it to you. So it gives me kind of content of what to talk about. Well, I think it's just so funny. This guy's got so many minions, so many monkeys, so many people without brains. And I mean that, I really do. Because I mean, if it's all smoke and mirrors. So I see, right? And he's entering a trade, or rather he entered a trade and he forgot about it, and it's in the profit. So of course, you know, he's patting himself on the back, etc., etc. Then he sees it and it's going up and he's doing really nice profits. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna let this run, you know, I'm gonna let this run, this and that. Then he starts talking to his audience again, starts talking to the group, starts reading some comments. And then he looks at the thing, he's like, oh man, it's starting to come down a little bit, because all it was green, 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 green. And so he's like, I'm gonna let it run. Then like 5 minutes later, it starts printing red. And he's like, man, you know, I should close it out, you know, because I'm already up. I'm up, you know, quite a bit. I said, but no, I'm gonna let it run. You know, this and that, blah, blah. Let's see what else is in the chat. Start talking to the chat again. Starts coming down some more, and some more, and some more. And he's like, man, I should really close it. I should really close it right now, but you know, it's gonna probably do really well, you know. Again, it's like free money, because I didn't have this, I didn't even know about the trade, I forgot about it. And then sure enough, it comes all the way down to his entry. Then he closes out. Now, granted, I didn't see this. I had tuned in, you know, because I don't really watch him. I was watching somebody else. I tuned in and I rewound it to that part, and I kind of was jumping around. But then he goes, I closed out the trade. I really should, with him, it's always the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yes, I said woulda twice. I would have done this, but I was talking to the chat. I should have closed out my trade, but, I thought I was going to let it run. I woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's all he does. And people don't understand. People don't catch on to that. Like, how can you not catch on to this every single day? Like, he's doing this. And sure enough, so he closed out at break even. It's like, man, I should have closed it out, but I was doing with the chat. I love you people. This and that, blah blah. But just literally a few minutes ago, he was saying he was going to let it run. So what is it? Are you going to let it run? Are you going to trade on your emotions? And because it was up really nice, shoot, I would have done that. It up really nice profit. I would have moved up my stop loss. And I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Whatever it is, but I have rules though, underneath moving averages, underneath support resistance, all that fun stuff. But it's just funny. It's just funny. And all his minions, they see this and they don't get it. They keep on like doing what he's doing. It's like, come on, guys, come on. Anyway, let's see who else is here. We'll go through this in just a minute. Let's see here. Hey, we got Brackish in the house. Brackish in the house. See, Ian says, I screwed up and held everything. I gotta wait now. It's no problem, man. See, here's the thing though. It's like, you never know you messed up until you know what you're doing. Because when you didn't know what you were doing, you weren't messing up. It was just like, crap. But, I'm down. But now you have the mindset of, man, I messed up. Like, I know better. I know what I should do, but I didn't do it. So because of that, now okay, next time around, the consequence. One, I can either do my stop losses or, be careful with trading or whatever. So it reduces this emotion right here and this probability and this outcome versus, you know what? I'm not going to do the trade because I don't want this outcome. Boom. So, give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. DP says, we are not even going to remember this time. Once it starts pumping, man, that's right. That is right. My bags are down. Yeah, so are mine. I have a lot of long-term bags that are down 50, 60, 70%. Do I care? Nope. Hopefully next month, I'll start adding to them. When I start getting money, I'll start adding to them. But right now, it's like, I don't care that they're down. Sure, let them go down. Matter of fact, I meant to do it last week and I forgot to buy in on another coin. I might do it this week. And it's more than likely I'll add to my karate bag, karate or ICNX. Right now I'm trying to add to those. I know I need Caspa. Maybe I should start. I don't have any Caspa, which is dumb. I don't know if I have any ton. No, I think I sold out of my ton. I think Caspa would do more than ton though. I gotta flip a coin. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Just go in here, seeing what's in the chat. See, we got Grant in the house. What's up, Grant? What's up, buddy? We got Crypto Coin Mindset. What is up? What is up? So Crypto Coin Mindset goes live in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely give him a follow. Definitely show some love. Check him out. He goes over some very interesting topics that I think everybody needs to know. So give you a heads up. That is at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see here. Let's see. Trade at Joe's says, price goes up, price goes down. This is the only certainty in the market. Very true. Very true. Yes, guys, definitely smash the like. Definitely smash the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay. So moving on. All right. So some of you don't like hearing me bash about certain traders. It's not really that I'm bashing them. It's that they're deceiving people. Like, they're making themselves turn out to look as if they're good traders, but they're emotional traders. They really are. They're emotional traders. That's the worst type of trader to be. And again, face itches. I see here, let me know you're gonna be joining me on Mondays. Yeah, so I'm gonna be joining on Mondays, and we're gonna be doing just kind of like a market overview, market, what's the Bitcoin looking like, throwing some coins in there. So just giving you a heads up on that. I'll be doing that. And so Crypto Coin Mindset and I will be taking care of that on Mondays. So that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see here. But yeah. And it just gets me upset. So many people get duped. And then he'll do like, here is this type of thing. And then, it goes the other way and he makes excuses. And then if it does go the right way, he jumps around like, hey, I would be surprised too. If I had his skills, I would be surprised too. And I would jump around and I would be clapping my hands and saying, look at this, guys. I would do the exact same thing. If I had his type of skills, I would do I'm not gonna lie, I would. Because I would be just as surprised that it worked out as he is. Now, granted, does he make money? Yeah. But it's a numbers game, guys. Like, you flip a coin enough times, you're going to hit heads. You really will. So I'll give you a heads up. Let's see here. Crypto Coin Mindset says more trade intuition all the time. Yes. Yes. All right. So what is Bitcoin doing? Now that we've already wasted all the time, Joe. Hey, give me questions. And I stop talking. Because the only thing planned on this show is Bitcoin. After that, I have nothing. So right now, literally, I'm stalling. I'm stalling for questions. I'm stalling for coins. I'm stalling for and any question. Which do you prefer, the EMA, the SMA, and why? That's a great question. Have you ever used the Bollinger Bands? Why don't you like it? Or why do you like it? Why don't you like it? Boom, excellent question. Ask questions, guys. Like, this is your 1 hour of free mentorship. I stop everything. I literally stop everything so that we could answer questions for you. Instead of you having to pay somebody $99 an hour so they can give you, whatever. I give you true life experience. I don't give you from a website that I read, I regurgitate to you when you can easily just go to the website. What I do is I give you experience. What really works? What doesn't work? I find it so funny, like all these indicators, and all very fancy indicators too. They're printing red dots or green arrows, or words that say buy, but if you just look at the chart, you can see that the price is going up. And it's so funny because these guys are like, yes, on this indicator, we can see that the RSI started curving up and it's above the whatever number, and it printed a green dot with the green arrow. And there's also a smiley face. So if we go over here and we look at the actual price action, well, we can see that the price actually went up. So I'm going to go ahead and enter. Why do you need all this down here? Why don't you just look at the price action? To me, I don't understand why you would look at a mirror to look at the actual image. The mirror is, in essence, the reflection of the price action. The price action is what creates the image that is shown in the mirror. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. So, for me, the indicators that I love are momentum indicators. Moving average indicators. I love moving average indicators. Granted, I know that it's not a magnet. I know that the price action is not supposed to go down to the 200 because it's a magnet. I know the moving average is not a magnet. However, it's an average. So if the price action does start coming down, the average place that it might stop is right around where the 200 moving average is. It's not a support. It's not a resistance. It's an area of an average of where it might stop. There have been plenty of times where the price action went below it. Plenty of times where the price action went above it. This is not a support resistance level. This tells you the momentum when the price action is above the indicators, the moving averages, it's good. When it's below, not so good. That's what they tell you. But I'm afraid that I might say stuff when I go on Trading Wars in reference to how I trade, because I know like all these traders, and they're very successful and they're very knowledgeable and they've been in the game way longer than I have. It's very difficult for somebody who's set in their ways to kind of unlearn, or at least have an open mind with stuff that I'm teaching. It's very, very difficult. Let's see here. Crypto Coin Mindset says, generally, I don't ask for you to look at a coin. I love looking at coins. Man, I love it. But my secret token that I've been DCing into is Better Hero. Man, I did a deep dive on Hero back in 2021. Absolutely loved that coin. Loved it. Let me see here. Are you just asking for TA or FA? DCA Hero. What do you think about this? I love the coin Hero. So let's do Bitcoin, and then we will get to this one. And I see y'all's chats, guys. I see your chats. I'll get to that in just a moment. Let me get with Bitcoin first. For Bitcoin, let's go to a higher time frame. It's going to be a little messy. Well, you can see that, you know, we had this top, and then we had this lower highs, or you can call it a double top, whatever you want to call it. We do have this level right here is mainly our main level, right around 60. So this is our main level. It did break down, but then it came right back up, got support again. So this right here, this zone is very strong, very strong. It did break through this zone, then it came down here, and now it looks like we're doing a W, or a double bottom, or a higher low, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. All I say is this is resistance. So here's the thing, guys. You can say whatever you want with this. You can say it's a pattern. You can say it's a whatever. What I see is I see resistance. So regardless of what you call this, I call this money once it breaks above and maintains this level of 58.2. That's what I call it. But right now, what is it going to do? Is it going to come up and go into this area? Once it does this, and I've talked about this in the VIP group. Once it does this, I see us hopefully remaining bullish. Nobody knows. And then coming up here and then doing our thing. Now, I would absolutely love, for us to actually do this. I think this would give us more strength, because everybody is looking at 50 and 52. Everybody's looking at this. Now they are. Everybody's looking at this for this to be the bottom. So right now we're kind of in unsure territory. It's like, you know, it might be the bottom. It might. But if it comes down here, then this is more than likely the bottom. So I would really like to see it come down, go into this level between 50, 52, stay here for maybe a month. I know it's a long time. But then after that, moon mission. Let's see, April. So we've already finished 2 months after the halving. We finished 2 months after the halving. And normally we start moving 2 to 3 months after the halving. Normally. Can it change now? Yeah, sure, of course, anything can happen. But for me personally, I would love to see this come in here for a few weeks, maybe a month. And then once it breaks out of this, guy, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you. I hate saying that, or I hate people say that. I'm informing you that if this happens and it breaks out of 52.2, then we should have some really nice start of the full-fledged bull market. Yeah, buddy. So happy with that. Let's see here. A VWAP, 1 minute chart. Buy the new high above it. Sell the new below it. Put your stop loss right on it, keep it simple, back test it, tell me I'm wrong. Now the VWAP, I used to use that one long time ago, man, like 3 years ago maybe, and I back tested it like crazy. I forget why I stopped using it. I forget why. I gotta do more research on the VWAP again. I gotta do more research on the VWAP. Let's see. Okay, moving on. So that's my. Oh, let's go to 1 hour, and then we'll move on. So for the 1 hour time frame, we're talking about this, and we're saying, okay, price was here, more than likely come down, keep on coming down, and then on another video that I did for the group, and I believe also yesterday's stream or the day before, when it was up here, I was letting you know, once we get into this area, then it's going to start looking better for longs. But until we break above this area, right now, I'm not trading. I'm not in any trades. Yes, granted, there are coins that are up right now, but for how long? Is your target of 12% going to hit? Is your target of 22% going to hit? Or do you think that right now we're going to go to the moon and you're not going to take profit and your stop loss is going to get hit? Or let's say you don't have a stop loss. Price comes down, and now you're stuck in that trade for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, until you break even. So right now, I don't like how it's looking. Came down, went up, came down. It's getting lower highs, higher lows, lower highs, higher lows. Right now, if this was a Bollinger Band, this would be getting really, really tight. Like it is. It's getting really tight. But which way is it going to go, up or down? There's no definite indicator of saying what it's going to do. We have the low, the higher low. So I mean, this looks good, but then we have the high, the almost literally a double top. So I mean, you could say this is a ascending triangle, which is bullish, but I don't know. And then looking at like different indicators on the okay, so is it 4 hour or daily? That is a daily. Okay, so look on the daily, guys. I think I showed you all this the other day. So on the daily, we have this low, and this higher low. We have this low, what you call it right here, this low, and then this lower low. So here's divergence. So with divergence, we are seeing that it's starting to possibly play out and starting to get green. Now, how much of a percentage are we going to get? It's on the daily. Higher time frames equal higher outcomes, or so they say. In my opinion, I say no. We'll see. Because what could happen is it comes up here and then the price continues coming down. Now, this red, I hate how that thing pops up. Like that really, really gets me upset. So this right here can come down further and further. So now it's no longer divergence, but it's a hump. It's a little hump and then a larger hump. So that's what could happen here. A little hump and then a larger hump as this continues to come down. Now, my question to you is, what happened to your divergence? Where is it? So just give you a heads up on that. But this is what your mentor would not show you. They only show you after the fact. They only show you, oh, we have long wick reversal. We have double top. We have a lower high. This is when you get out. We have, this showing divergence. This is when you do the. They only show you after the fact. Man, I could be a Monday quarterback all day long, or Monday coach all day long. I can trade after the fact all day long. But when you're in the trade, when you're in the moment right now, what do? Do you enter long? Do you enter short? Do you sit down on the sidelines and wait to see what happens? This is what I show you. I show you how to actually trade when you're in the moment, not after the fact. Let's go to the hour time frame. Yep, I wouldn't do nothing. Okay, next. We wait. Nothing wrong with waiting, guys. But Joe, what if I missed 20-30% move? Well, guess what? You just missed a 20 to 30% move. There's going to be another day. There's going to be another trade. There's going to be another way for you to make money. What I'm doing is I'm reducing your risk, increasing your profits, and reducing the amount of time you're in a trade. Now, what if you entered and it dumped and now you're down 40, 50%? You're not going to say, man, Joe, you were right. You were right. You said sit out, and I didn't. I got in the trade. I'm down 40, 50%. I should have listened to you. No, you won't say that. But I guarantee it, if it jumps 20, 30%, you'll come up to me and say, Joe, what happened, man? You told me to wait. I waited. Now I'm out 30%. I guarantee it. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's look at some hero. Let's look at some hero. Okay, so let's do hero. I do like hero. Let's do MEXC. Okay. So looking at MEXC, let's go to the daily time frame. I don't know what the market cap is on this one, but when I enter the trade right now, depends. Are we doing a trade? Are we doing an investment? There's so many questions that need to be answered in such a little time. So let's go over here and let's type in hero. Hero. This is Meta Hero. Market cap right now is 11 million. What does this tell me? This tells me that if I were to put $5,000 into this coin right now, I would pump the coin big time. So let's say I want to put $5,000 in this coin. I'm going to put $100. See if I move the coin. If I don't really move it, then I put another $100 later on today, maybe 100 tomorrow. Keep on doing that until I get my 5,000 in. Or if I were to put maybe 200 in and it moves, well, then I'm not going to, the next entry would be like 50 bucks. So I'll give you a heads up. So there is that. If we go to the all-time, oh, ouch. Okay. So I was really hoping to see that it pumped. This was around in 2021. Okay. I was going to say, I was like, don't make me look like a fool because my cursor was here and I was looking at this. I was like, don't make me look like a fool. I knew it was 2021. But, so he was here. Then, of course, we had the nice pump. It hasn't done anything. Nothing. Dead. That's scary because we've already had 2 pumps this year. And why haven't they pumped? That's my question. Why haven't they pumped? What's going on with their team? It's very, very strange to me. Very strange. Let's see here. I'm looking for vesting, even though there shouldn't be any vesting. Token unlocks. Let's see here. Volley. Okay, so they do have only 78% circulating supply. Why? What is the other percentage for? Is it for rewards? I believe it is. Did a long time ago on this one. It's not on. Is it on KuCoin? Markets. Oh, come on. Markets. So on Gate.io. Okay, so it's not even on KuCoin. So that's another red flag. It's not on KuCoin. They've been around for many years. They're on BingX. Okay. Gate.io. Okay. CoinW. Okay. I'm guessing MEXC. So that's another red flag. Why aren't on these bigger exchanges? Let's go to the website. Can you make money off of this one? Yes, sure. Why not? Is it higher risk? Yes, definitely. Why? Well, because it hasn't done anything. You want people to be excited about it. And this year, 2 times already, there's been pumps. And there's been no pumps here. So let's go to their website. Let's see what we got. Loading. Heroes, keep it real. Be yourself in the... Okay, there it is. Get out of here. So this is horrible. This cursor thing is horrible. I can see you're okay. So it goes from AI to the real person, but you can't read it. Like if you're trying to read it with your mouse, you can't read the words. Anyway, get scanned. I love this. I truly do. Like you scan your body, then it's you. It's actually you in the real world. So that's pretty cool. Okay, metaverse, blah, blah. I don't like this following crap. Most of the time I do, but it already annoying me. A metaverse isn't the future. It's the present. Find your nearest location now and get scanned. I like it. It's scary, but I like it. I really do. Dubai to be voted. New York. So where can you get scanned? Book a scan in Warsaw and Zurich. Okay, London to be voted. So they've been around for a long time. You can only get scanned in 2 places. They need to change this. Like, I'm really big on websites. Like, you have white letters against a light background. So this looks better. Okay. Gaming, extra whatever, blah blah. Okay. I like the animation. I like this. I think that's pretty cool. Into the metaverse. It's a long website. Good Lord, I've been in here for like 4 hours already. Okay, nice interaction. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to their Twitter. I want to go to their Twitter and see, okay, so they've been around for 3 years on Twitter. They have 207,000 followers, which is really good. I do like it. No. Oh, I was like, they left. Let's see here. When was their last post? Their last post was June 21st. Ooh, kind of a long time ago. Kind of a long time ago. Not even a post that says, hey guys, how's it going? Then June 7th. So it's pretty cool. They're building a thing. Then June 3rd. Okay, so let's look at all the likes, because I got distracted. See, June 21st, 354 likes. Okay, not bad. 12,000 people that saw it though. I was hoping for at least 1,000. At least 1% that liked it. This one. So fit. Okay. It's very odd that almost the same amount of people liked it. Let's see here. Same thing. You see that, guys? 354, 383, 340. Okay, finally, something under 3. Because all these can be bought. 12,000 again. Literally, every time you post, you get 12,000 views. Okay. All right. So with all the information that I have now, will I hold this long term? No. Initially, when I first saw it in 2021, did I think it was going to just be the absolute best? Yes, 100%. I thought this was going to absolutely kill it. And my thought process has completely changed because, well, we have more data. So if I were to use or get this one, it would only be for a short-term hold, not for an investment. I mean, I like the project. Don't get me wrong. I love the project. I love having your own avatar in a game. That's freaking amazing. Nobody's talking about it. There's no hype about it. Could you put a little bit of money in this and just hold it as an investment and see what happens when gaming takes off? Yeah, definitely. Shoot, man, this could even be your $1 million coin, But there's no engagement. There's no nothing. Unless they get a new team or decide to get to work, they're going to be out marketed by these younger projects, by projects that haven't had partnerships yet, that are working with partnerships, these younger projects that are going to be getting with influencers that will pump their coin, versus something that's already owed. Great project though, already owed and trying to catch up to the young people. So that's my thought process. Okay, moving on. All right, so 11 million. Let's see here. 11 million. I mean, I like it. And lately we've been having more engagement than before. Before, look at the candle bodies. Candle bodies are nothing. Nothing. Then we started getting some candle body, nice candle body sizes. Now this could be just a bot that is paid, or rather that is programmed to trade on the exchanges. That way the coin does not leave the exchange. With that being said, candle bodies look okay. Let's go and let's find us some levels. Let us look at some levels. So we have a range low, range high, and a mid-range. So I'm always scanning with my eyeballs. I'm scanning to the left and to the right. So we actually have a zone right here. But it's okay, we just use this one. We don't need to get too fancy with it. All right, so would I buy right now? No. Why? I'm under resistance. I would wait. Now for this one, I mean, shoot, man, it can go down 20, 30% like crazy, just because there's no volume. There's nobody interested in it. Take off the magnet tool. Let's go to the price range tool. From here to here, 30%. Nice. Okay. Now we're talking. All right. So for me personally, what I would do is I would actually put a lower bid, and a bid, all that is a lower entry that has not hit. I would put a lower bid right here because I do like this coin. I put a lower bid right here, and let's change this to this and put this to blue because blue is our entry. No, yes, okay. I put a lower bid right here just in case it does come down. Maybe one of these dumb little wicks comes down, comes right back up. Well, automatically you're in 20% profit if it comes back to here. Now, if it comes down, so this is our and if then statement. If it comes down, we enter the trade and we hold it. Would I recommend having a stop loss on this trade? I want to say no. Let me get back to you on that. And then once it breaks this level and then breaks this, and again, every time I'm doing this, I'm always looking to the left. Like none of these movements are random. So if and when it does break above this level, it could be in here for quite a while, but when it breaks up above this level, we want to set our alerts above this. So our alerts are orange, and we set our alert, the candle body closes, 4-hour candle body closes above 21.85. It's all right here, that's fine. So candle body closes above this. So once the candle body closes above that level, then the 4-hour time frame, then you can enter the trade, or rather add to your entry. But right now, we wait and see what happens, because I'd hate for you to enter right now and then come down and you're down 20%. Now, as far as a stop loss, I would, oh man, you would have to on this one. You really would, just because of the market cap. Good Lord. I'm looking at my camera and I'm seeing my cat running around and got distracted. All right, stop loss. So I would definitely put a stop loss, and that's just because, well, you don't want to get into this coin and then have to wait, 3-4 months before you break even. So that's what I would do. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? See here. So we did hero. So hopefully you like that. This is, for me, this would just be a trade. My first target, let's say we did enter down here. Hopefully we do. My gosh. Why not? 75%. So let's just say we didn't enter the very bottom, which we have a very high probability of doing it. Let's say we entered right here. It broke here, came down, came up, 4-hour candle close. For this would be our alerts. I mean, our target. For some reason, I can't think right now. Joe, your sugar's low. No, I ate earlier. Target. That'd be your first target. Your second target, we can do. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Second target, we can do right here. This is target. And copy. So this is your second target. I would not hold this one, for me personally, unless they did something, unless they changed something, got a new marketing something, because nobody's talking about it. Nobody. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, so that's that. Let's see here. The Crypto Hangout Network says, I think Solana is going to get rejected and fall some more on the 4-hour stochastic RSI is oversold. What do you think, Joe? Let's check it out. Let us check it out. So Solana, USDT, and we'll do MEXC. So you use the stochastic, I believe. Is that what I read? Yeah, 4-hour stochastic. So let's go to the stochastic RSI. Now, stochastic RSI. Do I use those stochastics? No. Do I buy or sell oversold RSI, stochastic RSI? No. Why? Because it can continue coming down. Do I buy oversold? I'm sorry. Do I buy overbought RSI? Do I buy overbought stochastic RSI? Yes, all the time. But Joe, it's overbought. People are going to sell it. It's going to come down. Well, you sell it because I'm buying it and I'm making money. But Joe, it needs to cool off. Okay. When it cools off and it's up 30, 40, 80% from where I bought, and it's finally cooled off on your stochastic, on your RSI, then you could buy and just add to my bags. Bingo and a bango. I'm going to get some bingo bangles in here. I need some bingo bangos. I need some bingo and a bangos. A bingo and a bango. So let's go ahead and look at here. 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We are overbought on the stochastics. And let's see here. What does stochastic mean again? Shoot, I haven't done stochastic in a long time. I know that it is, I don't know. It's just a gauge. You know, if it's above 70, I mean 80, the RSI 70. If it's above 80, it's overbought, which is bad. Let's look it up. Well, I'm not going to look it up because I don't use it. And I haven't looked that one up in like literally 4 years. I really forgot. Momentum? It has to do with momentum, I believe. Oh, now you got me looking. All right, guys, if you don't use pre-search, use pre-search. Stochastic RSI Investopedia. Okay, Stochastic RSI Investopedia. Blah, blah. Key takeaways are overbought. Okay, stochastic, read above. Okay, blah, blah. Possible reversal. Oversold, high, reverse higher. So yeah, this is just a momentum. That's all that is. Tell you how to do that. A bingo and a bango. The difference between stochastic RSI and the relative strength index RSI, they seem similar, but the stochastic RSI relies on a different formula from that of the RSI. The RSI is a derivative of price, Meanwhile, the stochastic RSI is a derivative of the RSI itself, or a second derivative of price. One of the key differences is how quickly the indicator moves. The stochastic RSI moves very quickly, that I knew, from overbought to oversold, or vice versa, while the RSI is a much slower moving indicator, which isn't better than one isn't better than the other. Stochastic RSI just moves more and more quickly than the RSI. So that is one thing that I do remember when I first looked at this, is that the RSI, I consider that to be a SMA, smooth moving average. The stochastic RSI, I look at that to be an an EMA, exponential moving average. So they still show you the moving average. One is just slower, the other one is faster. So I would rather have a slower, and I also think of it as a higher time frame, than a faster, lower time frame, because you're going to get more indications on the lower time frame, more ups and downs, more patterns, more buy and sell signals, more possible getting stopped out, more fake outs. You're going to get more with faster. With slower, EMA or the RSI, the SMA, smooth moving average, or the RSI, or a larger time frame, higher time frame, you get fewer fake outs, you get fewer everything I just mentioned, and it's safer. You enter not as fast, but the confirmation is that much greater. So that is the difference between what I use and what I don't use. Now, I do remember that as far as the stochastics, they are faster, and that's why people like using them, because they give you faster indicators. However, as I just mentioned, it's going to give you more fake outs. Give you heads up. All right, moving on. Yeah, so if you have any questions, always Investopedia. Investopedia will help you out. Okay, that was it. Let's see here. All right, so right now we are overbought. Does this mean that it can come down? Sure. Have you ever had a part where the stochastic was up and it kept on staying up? It kept on staying up? Yeah. When did that happen? When the price came up and up and up and up. That's when that happens. So if you were to go back in here and you were just to look, so another thing to understand is these things, they reset. It's kind of like the 3 S tokens and 3 L tokens that I have to figure out a way to word this, because in my brain it's clear as day, but as I'm trying to say it, it's not as clear. And there's some things that I know, there's some things that I have in my brain to where I want to explain it, but it's difficult to put into words. Recalibration. So all this stuff, they recalibrate. The RSI recalibrates, the stochastic recalibrates. For example, here, we can see it's coming up. It broke above this, so now it's overbought, right? It's overbought, it's overbought, it's overbought. Then it dumps down super hard, dumping down super hard. And then it comes up a little bit, comes up a little bit, comes down, it's higher, comes down super, super hard. What it's doing is it's recalibrating. So if this was staying true to this, you would see that it's way up here. But it's actually recalibrating so that when this does go up again, now this goes up. And there's been, let's see here. See, this one moves way too much. Like, it's much easier, and I mean, it's in the definition, it moves too much. But you can see on the RSI where it will be up. And if you just look for this stuff, guys, you will see it. If you look for it. A lot of people don't look for it because they're only looking for what they want to see. They only want to find things that give their thought process validity. Oh, I'm right. My thought process is right when I think this, because XYZ happens all the time. And even though you may see ABC, 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 you see XYZ, look, XYZ. I told you. And then ABC, 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 XYZ, look, XYZ. I told you. And that's what everybody does. But what I do is I show you, no guys, like you can buy overbought. I buy overbought all the time. I don't buy oversold because those can keep on going down. Anyway, thought process, Joe. Sorry. I get sidetracked. Let's see here. Okay. So thoughts on this. It's overbought right now. Do I think it could come down? Well, you know what? Let's just get rid of everything. And let's just look at it. 4-hour time frame. What do we have? Let's go daily. So we have less ups and downs. It's a little easier to see. It's a lot of little levels. Okay. So what I'm doing with my eyeballs, I'm scanning left to right, left to right. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for all these stops. So here's a great stop, and then right above it, we have another great stop. And then right below it, we have another great stop. And then right, we have another great stop. So we have a lot of stops right in this area. A lot of, okay, I don't need this, but watch. You're going to see, oh no, not that one. You're going to see that there is a lot of this visible range volume profile. You're going to see that there's a lot, but since it's visible range, it's what it sees. So you're going to see right here. You see all this? All this right here is saying that there's a lot of activity. But I don't need this to show me there's a stop, there's a stop, there's a stop, there's a stop. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of pivots. I don't need this to show me that there's a lot of volume right here. I can see it. I don't need this to show me that there's a little bit of volume here because there's a dump. I can see it. I don't need them to say that there's a little bit of volume here because I can see it. Where's the price action? It's not here. It was right here and it went up. So I don't need this to show me this. I don't need indicators to show me what I can see on the price action. Anyway, so what I'm getting at is here was good, double top, came down, lower high, lower high, lower high, and possible dumpage, possible. I don't need the stochastic. So here, if it breaks below 126.77, we're going to be in a world of hurt. I'll just put it that way. We are going to be in a world of hurts. And I'll put 1. Do I think it'll go down? Maybe. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the price action. Oh, let me put your indicator on there. Sorry. Stochastics. Not that it tells me anything. The stochastic doesn't tell me anything. It just says it's overbought. So who cares? But Joe, it's going to come down. No, it can continue going up. It really could. But Joe, you have a higher probability it's going to come down. Well, I also see this. I see this right here to where it needs to break its previous high. It needs to break its previous high for me to be bullish on it. If it doesn't break its previous high, it's going to come down. Regardless if it's overbought stochastics, if it's overbought RSI, if it's bearish divergence on, the indicator, if it's low volume, if it does not break this level, it's going to go down. Period. Keep it simple. Literally, keep it simple. So let's go ahead and put this one. Let's do this right here. I change this to white. Okay, so let's look at the price action. Came down, and broke out of this. Started getting strength. Broke out of this trend line. Came down here. So I do think it's going to come down. Not because of this or this or this or this. Just because right now we're starting to see some wicks. Starting to lose some of its strength here. The reason I say that because of the wicks, but I mean, it's not a lot. It's just some. So this is what I think might happen. Nobody knows. So it went up, down, up. I think it's going to come down to about here, right around like this level area. See this level right here? See how it's making this little zone? So I think it's going to come down to about this level, this zone, and then come up. And then possibly come up here. And again, I'm always looking to the left. Joe, you look weird. You look very intense because I'm looking to the left. Then possibly come down, then come up, come down, and then finally break through. And all this, always follow my crosshairs. Like when I'm drawing, follow my crosshairs. See where I'm looking. And then this is what I think is going to happen. Now, this is if we continue with the market being the way it is. Now, if Bitcoin dumps, all this goes in the trash. Because now this is going to dump because everything else is going Bitcoin. All right. So hopefully you like that. Let's see here. The Crypto Hangout Network says, welcome, chats. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, man, I'm really behind on my chat. Sorry, I've been talking a bunch. Let's see here. Dave P says, Joe, have you heard of Torium? Ticker is Tor. It talks about proof of link. Not sure what that means. Tor. No, I haven't heard of that. If we have time, we'll look at it, but I haven't heard of it. Tor. To me, it kind of sounds like torrent. Back in the day. All right. If we have time, we'll look at it, but I'm not sure. I've been doing a lot of rants. Oh my gosh, we're already over time. Good Lord, I need an alarm. I need to check on VWAP too. I haven't done that one in a long time. VWAP. I've been meaning to, but I just haven't. Let's see here. I'm using this as a long-term investment. Yeah, this one could make you $1 million or it could make you 100 air. We'll see. I'm wishing you the best. See, I still believe it will be in part of Web3. I hope so. Dude, when I first saw it, I loved it, and we're referring to Hero. Thanks. I appreciate the insight. Yeah, no problem. And we got bingos and bangos. We got bingos and bangos. Let's see here. What is the stochastic mean again? Stochastic. Okay, we went over that. We got some bingos and bangos. Let's see here. Thanks, Joe. No problem. We got Crypto Badell in the house. Crypto Badell in the house. Now, I got great news, guys. We have another YouTuber possibly going to start doing YouTube. Or rather, another influencer. Crypto influencer. This guy right here, he's picked out some pretty good coins. Not gonna lie. He'll ask me, because we do Crypto on the Rocks on Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he's asked me to check some coins. And I'll check it. I was like, dude, this one's fire. He's like, yeah, I'm in it. I was like, dude, that's freaking awesome. He's making some good money. So hopefully he starts a channel. We'll see. So Crypto Badell, if you've already started the channel, let me know. I would love to, of course, be on there. Let's see here. Or subscriber. And be on there. All right. So let's see here. The Crypto Hangout Network says, I put a short in at 142 to 126. Awesome. Have no idea what you're talking about because, well, you didn't put what you're talking about. Because, again, we talk about several different topics. The Crypto Hangout Network says, might need to move up my take profit. Awesome. DP says, no worries, Joe, if you have time. Awesome. Chris Badell says, I prefer you run over 1 hour so I can jump on at least and say hi. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Gotta go bounce. Awesome. Appreciate you guys very much. All right. So today we covered a lot. We did. We covered a lot. I think today was a good show. Today was a good show. We did not do any pillow talk. We could have, but we didn't. But it's okay though. It's okay. We did Lots of bingos and bangles today. Lots of bingos and bangles. So just kind of give you a heads up. If you're not a member, I guess, of YouTube or the channel, and you're thinking about it, make sure to hit the join. And then, of course, you can do these pretty cool emojis. If you want to help support the channel, great. If you're unable to, that's fine, quite all right. Just by you pushing the like button and you know, being active, it does help. And that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We're way over our time. I appreciate you, and take care. Make sure to smash the like, and awkward looking down. 3, 2, 1. Let's get some bingo bangles in here. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. You don't need 101 indicators. Just look at the price. The price will tell you more than likely if it's going to go up or down. Support, resistance, that's the key. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Whoa. What? Good Lord, you came out of nowhere. Just face it, you're a street trader, just face it. Obsessed with others' lives, why you need the spotlight, wasting my time. I shouldn't give you advice, still trying to figure it out. I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube. Quit YouTube? Talking, spilling all your secrets, sounding like a little girl. Pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit. Pushing 50? Basement, just face it. You're a shade trader, just face it. You're a shade trader. That's not nice. You're a shade trader, just face it. Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm a poopy trader. Come on. All right, guys, that's all I got. Let's jump out for about 10 seconds and then call it a day. Take care, guys.